Today's assignment for Student Google Academy is a Google form. This is like a question or survey tool. So in order to do this, you're going to go to your Google Drive. You're going to scroll down and find your Google Academy folder. Inside that folder, you're going to choose New, More, and Google Forms. It's going to tell you again that you're creating this in a shared folder. You're going to say create and share. The first thing you will do is title your form. Your teacher will give you information on what she would like your form to be titled. You'll go ahead and title it, and then I want you to play around with the different kinds of questions that are available. Your teacher will tell you what she would like you to ask for information on your form, so you will follow her directions there. But I want you to know that the different kinds of questions. So I'm going to ask for my first question, I'm going to say, what is your favorite color? And I'm going to make that a short answer question. So it will just give the person who's responding a little box that they can answer. You're going to turn this on so that it is a required question. People can't submit their answers without asking that question. Then I want to go right here and I want to add a question. And I might want this to be a multiple choice question. I might say, what grade are you in? And then I would go with first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, or eighth. I'm going to make that a required question. The next thing I want to do is insert a video that I would like for the respondents to watch. So I'm going to look for a video, and I'm going to look for a kid president video. I like this one. I'm going to select and put that video in there, and I'm going to say, please watch this video and answer the questions below. I'm going to add a question, and I'm going to say, have you ever watched a kid president video before? And I'm going to make that a drop down, and I'm going to say yes or no. And I'm going to make that a required question. So I want you to just play around with the different types of questions and knowing that you can move these questions around. Maybe I want to move this question of what grade you're in down to the bottom. I would just drag that down here. So lots of options here in the question area. Now let's go up and look at the settings. And so we have it right now restricted to where only Granbury ISD users can answer this survey. No one else will be able to do that except people that have a Granbury ISD login. So if I'm going to leave that checked, I can go here and collect their email addresses if I wanted to. I can make it where they can only answer the survey one time. This box will let them go back and change their answer. And if you check this box, it will let them see the responses that other people have given to the form. So I'm going to leave that like it is. So I'm just going to save that. I want to see maybe what it looks like to other people. So I'm going to go here and preview and see if I send this to someone, what's that going to look like? Okay, and I'm okay with the way that looks. The only other thing you might want to think about when you're doing this is if you need a question that says, "What is your name?" So let's go up here and add a question and say, uh, name. I'm going to make that a short answer. I'm going to make it required. And okay, I think I'm good with that. And we just titled this one form. So the next step that you're going to do after you've met all the requirements of what your teacher wants your form to do, you're going to go back to your Google Academy folder. You're going to open up your Google Academy site. And again, we're going to go to Pages. We're going to create another page and we're going to call it Google Forms. In the Google Forms page, I'm going to double click and I'm going to choose from Drive. I'm going to go back to my Google Academy folder. And in that, I'm going to choose this form and insert it. So I can make this bigger so that my whole form shows up without people having to scroll through it. So I just keep on expanding that until it gets the whole form in there. And then I'm going to be sure, remember that your last step, I'm going to move that over to the middle. Remember that your last step is always to publish it. So once I get it published, I want to go here to view my published site. And there's my page with my Google form on it. And that looks okay. So I'm going to think that I am finished with the Google Forms assignment for our Google Academy.